Hey guys, I wanted to talk to you about these treatments that I've actually been giving myself since March of this year with psilocybin, which is also known as magic mushrooms. A little backstory is that I was actually diagnosed with bipolar about 2 years ago. I've had major depressive anxiety probably since I was 12, and I've taken a lot of medications that never worked or just quit working after time. So when marijuana was legalized, I actually quit taking my prescriptions and I went to strictly marijuana. But marijuana only does so much to treat those symptoms, and sometimes you have to go a lot deeper. So in March, I started using magic mushrooms to treat all these issues, and it's been a pretty extraordinary journey. What I think these molecules do is I think they go into your brain, and I think they release you of a lot of the cobwebs and a lot of the negative things that go into your life, patterns of addiction, bad behaviors, and sometimes we all get stuck in a loop, and a very bad loop, and sometimes that loop takes us to a very bad place. And the reason I want to explain more about these molecules is because I see it in the world. I see everybody is becoming ill, and a lot of it is actually fed by social media. And a lot of these trips that I found, when after the day I do it, I feel a lot of love. And I'm sorry, that's probably why I'm a little emotional right now, because I feel it. And you don't really, all the negativity that I felt yesterday is completely gone, and I feel nothing but love. And when you actually free yourself of all these bad behaviors and addiction, you release yourself of a prison that you really built yourself. And I love comparing Mike Tyson's story of his mushroom trips and how he said that he got released, from a prison that he built himself. And he didn't ever want to go back. And I really feel that way too. That these molecules release you from a prison that a lot of us build ourselves. And when we incorporate all these, when we go on social media, all we do is feed this ego inside of us that poisons us. And I can clearly feel it when after I do the trip, and then the weeks go on, it builds up into being fed just this negative bullshit of the world, and it adds up, and it really takes a toll on our mental health, and it destroys us. And a lot of my issues are social issues because of my upbringing, and I had a very lonely childhood. I didn't have a lot of friends. I didn't feel a lot of love. Even though I was loved, I just didn't feel it. And all those led to later issues in my life, and that's why social media really feeds, the bad parts, of me. And a lot of times our insecurities are based on, childhood trauma, and a lot of people don't know that because they put themselves in a prison and they can't really see that. And what these molecules do is they release you from that prison into a true reality, where everything is crystal clear, and you can see how everything connects in your life. I can see how everything connects in my life. There's not one thing that goes through my brain now that I don't, understand. And it's different living in this world now because I have a lot more emotions inside of me, and sometimes they come out like they are right now. And it's really extraordinary, what happens after you do these experiences, and how you feel, and how different the world is. And I think that everybody, at one point when it's legalized, needs to experience this. These are completely natural molecules, and they have been used for thousands of years by humans. They were meant to be used by humans. I have zero doubt that nature put these molecules here to heal our brains. And we need to understand and learn more about it. I think it is an extraordinary substance that can change the world and save our planet.